The day we have been waiting for all summer has finally arrived. We're coming to you live from the Døds World Championship in Oslo, Norway. My name is American Carl, and I'm joined in the studio by John Fay, expert freestyle cliff diver, recently turned Dødser.
Yeah, Carl, I'm excited to be here. I think today is going to be a crazy turnout, and this competition is going to be like nothing we've ever seen before.
I cannot wait. So we've got our athletes coming off our bus right now. This is Ryan Bean, one of your buddies, huh?
Yeah, one of my buddies. He's an insane athlete. I'm really excited to see what he does today. It's going to be really cool.
It is going to be an unreal day. The competition is higher than it's ever been before. We've got athletes coming from the US, Spain, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, and of course the Norwegians. And so this is going off on a global scale. And look at our athletes pulling out right now in these robes. Emil Liebeck, one of your buddies too, huh?
Yeah, I got to Norway about 10 days ago, and Emil has been showing me around and taking me to some crazy cliff jumping spots here. Such a kind guy, and I'm really excited to see what he does today. He was injured last year, so this year he's hopefully coming back to throw down harder than he ever has.
I love it, I love it. And look, I mean, this we could not have asked for a better day. It's 25 degrees Celsius. Can't do that math in my head in Fahrenheit. Let's guess mid-70s. And then everybody's smiling. It's good vibes. We're going to go down, talk to some of these insane athletes with our interviewer, Maddie. And here you go.
Hello and welcome to the Døds World Championship. We are here in Oslo, Norway, in front of the town hall. Absolutely stoked to see a huge crowd forming here. And the weather is actually cooperating with us, which is perfect. We are patiently waiting to see some exceptional talent in action from all over the world. These contestants are from USA, France, Spain, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Norway. We are absolutely stoked, and I am here currently standing with Kim Knudsen, our reigning world champ.
What up, guys? Hi.
How are you doing today?
Doing fine. Been sick for the last 8 days, but today I finally feel okay.
Oh, well, that's awesome to hear. What are you going to do to defend your world champ today?
Hopefully deliver some good depth dives. Maybe some depth dives you've never seen before if I go to the finals. But to be honest, I haven't got that much time to prepare since I've been sick. But no excuses, you know, we're here. There's so many good people, so many good divers. Location this year is insane. I gotta say, it's insane. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys at home will enjoy.
Us too. Well, good luck, and we can't wait to see you perform, dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, we have our girl world champ, Asbjørg Nesje. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
Tiny bit nervous, I guess, but I'm ready. As ready as you can get.
Awesome, dude. Do you have a game plan for today?
I have some tricks in mind, yeah, but I'm not telling.
Oh, okay. I see. Keep it a secret. Awesome. Do you have any, like, I don't know, like, advice for girls who want to start into dodging?
I guess most girls are a lot braver than they think. Just they haven't been challenged and pushed, so I would just try it and you'll find out you can do much more than you think.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and I wish you the best of luck today, girlie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then we have another one, wherever he went, Truls Torps. Here he is. Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Madison. How are you?
My name is Truls. What's up?
Nice to meet you. How are you feeling today?
Oof, look at the weather. Everything's perfect. This is how we want it to be, so, I mean, what a time to be alive.
So I heard you're like a steez master. How do you feel about that?
Talk to Kim, right?
Maybe.
Style is everything in death diving, so yeah, that's a big compliment.
Well, in America, like, style's everything too, so we can't wait to see.
They call me Mr. Steez.
Mr. Steez. So who do you think is your biggest competition here?
Oh, Kim. That's Kim. It's brilliant, and it's so creative. Like, you never know what's coming, and he got the style as well, so I will say Kim.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck today, and hopefully we'll see you in the championships.
Thanks so much, Maddie. We've got 3 of the superstars in the sport, and it's always really great to hear from them, get some insider information, and you know, seeing those smiles on those guys' faces shows you how excited they are about this event.
Yeah, I think spirits are at an all-time high today. It's really awesome to see so many really amazing Dudsers come out and be competing here in the Bay in Oslo, Norway. And yeah, so the next clip we're going to show you is the first Døds comp that's ever been done in the United States, and it happened in Oslo, or sorry, Austin, Texas.
This is Andrew Juntanen, and he is from America. Super stoked to have him here. How are you feeling today, sir?
I'm feeling pretty stoked right now, yeah. That intro was crazy. And there's so many kids over here that are like, they all know how to Døds, they know what Døds is about. And so like, yeah, the culture here is just so awesome.
Awesome. So I heard that you've been competing here for the last month in Norway and Sweden. Do you notice any differences between USA Døds and Norwegian and Sweden Døds?
Yes, the USA guys, we don't really know how to classic. We still have a lot to learn about the classic Døds style. So that's been a lot of this month, is like going to these different competitions and like researching like what the culture is about, like how the style is developing and what they're looking for, and yeah, what type. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Well, stoked to hear it. And one other question for you. Do you have a ritual before you compete? I want to know.
For a competition like this is the first time doing something this big, but I just try to get really focused and like get everyone like around me like really pumped up and really fired up, because I feel like together we're all like stronger and more positive, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck today, Andrew. Awesome. Hopefully we'll see you in the finals.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we have Mr. Bean here with us.
How's it going?
How are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good, pretty confident, yeah.
So I heard this is your first abroad trip ever. What's your favorite thing about Norway?
Honestly, I just like the different language. It's pretty sick, honestly, hearing all the different languages, seeing all the culture, all the towers everywhere. Mad sick.
Mad sick. I heard you've been scootering a lot. Have you been doing any tricks?
That's probably my favorite thing to do anywhere, honestly. The electric scooters, drifting corners, and hitting stair sets. That's probably my favorite part so far.
Awesome, dude. Well, I wish you the best of luck today, and hopefully we'll see you in the finals, my man.
Thank you, Country Music.
Wow. I mean, that was great. Austin, Texas, that video. I wasn't personally there, but I commentated the event, and the energy was off the charts. It is great to see how big it's getting in the U.S. Talk a little bit about, you know, what's happening with the U.S. and Dødsing.
Yeah, so it seems like Dødsing has just increased exponentially throughout the U.S. in the past 2 years, really just the past like few months. All of my friends that used to just be into landing on their feet now all throw Døds. They all are trying like freestyle Døds, just getting really creative with this sport, and it's
And so what we just saw right there, we had our judges come up. We've got Simen Lindo, Petter Andresen, Sami Silgren, Erik Slora, and Espen Nordby. And our contest director is Hans Jørgen, who, so these are the 5 guys that are going to be judging our 24 contestants. And those names are the ones you're seeing up on your screen right now. So we're starting off the day with 24 athletes, 24 Dødsos. In round 1, they're going to be doing a freestyle competition. And they are going to kick things off with a bang.
Yeah, I think the start of this competition is going to be world class. It's going to be like nothing we've seen before, so enjoy it.
And so the format we're going to see today, like I just mentioned, 24 athletes starting us off from round 1. We've got a freestyle. So what does freestyle mean?
Freestyle is pretty much anything that includes like creativity in the air. So these people are going to be doing, you know, grabs. They're going to be doing, like, they're going to be tweaking grabs. They're going to be spinning. They're going to be flipping, and yeah, just kind of showcasing their artistry. It's going to be really, really cool.
And the important part too that kind of separates this from a quote-unquote belly flop competition, because there is a stigma around dead sitting for people that don't really know. You know, what does the landing look like?
Yeah, so the landing typically looks like, you know, you're either going in no hands, you're going in with a crusher, or you're going in with a shrimp. And the whole idea is to just play a game of chicken with the water. Close as late as possible.
I love it. I think we're about to see that right now from one of our test jumpers. He's getting the crowd involved. This kid can't be more than 10 years old?
He's 11.
He's 11.
He's 11.
He's 11
yeah.
years old. He's going to test out our tower, make sure this is ready to go. Oh,
sick. So
wow.
sick.
Bad as heck.
Beautiful classic, big splash, up early. We dig it.
So that's a great point. So we've got our freestyle competition, and then round 2 is going to go into our quarterfinals, and that's going to be classic. What does classic Døds mean?
Classic is basically just a straight air. So you're going, you're jumping off, you're not spinning, you're not flipping. It's just straight to the water, and that's where the style really shows.
So something a little bit along those lines is our classic.
Something along those lines, yeah. He's actually one of the first people to ever Døds in Norway. It is just so cool to see.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And so like we said, 24 athletes, all the guys and girls that came shining out of the bus. We're going to get down to 8 into the quarterfinals. So the top 8 from that first round are going to make it into the quarterfinals, and there they're going to battle head-to-head in a classic competition. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into that once we get there, but let's talk a little bit about the scoring, because right now we've got our first contestant coming up, Nils Petter, who is 22 years old and from Denmark. He qualified with a wild card, so he's the best Dane in the Døds Challenge. Let's see what he's got. Backing all the way up, getting ready to go.
Ooh, sick.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Side in, back out to Døds. That was great. That was great. Good entry.
And how was that landing?
I'd say that was good, man. That was really, really solid. It looked like he hit feet and hands at about the same time, and that's really important. That's really what the judges are looking for today.
And so he is launching off this platform, 2 feet, spinning into that.
Right into it. Look at the splash on that.
That is really
nice.
Nice.
Cool. And you see how he came up just a little bit earlier than some of the other people might? That's really important. You want to come up early. You want to enjoy your own splash.
This is why we've got the expert in the studio with us. This is gold right here. And so let's talk a little bit about the point system. So what we're waiting for right now, we're going to wait for our judges to give a score. We've got those 5 judges that we mentioned, and they're going to give these guys a score from 1 to 10.
Yep. So 1 to 10, the main 3 criteria are how's your run up, how's your jump in flight, and how's your landing. The run up, they're looking for speed, they're looking for power, and they're looking for distance. So how far are you getting off of the platform? How high are you getting? And that is just, that's super important to a good flight. So when you're in the air, they want to see style, they want to see flow, they want to see control and creativity. That's what we're looking for. And then obviously with the landing, you have 3 different types of landings, and the idea is to hit hands and feet at roughly the same time.
And here come our scores. So we've got the scores from the 5 different judges, and the average of those scores, or of those 5, end up with your final score. So he got a 6.96. Not bad to start off the day.
Not bad to start off the day. Next we have Johan Fly Fuster coming from Menorca.
in Olympic diving, you know, there's predicted things on how you have to dive and how you put your foot and everything. And in dodging you can create, you can be an artist in a freestyle sport, and that's what I really enjoy. A lot of people can do the same trick but can look completely different because everybody puts their own style.
All right, so let's see what Joan has to offer here. He's super stylish, super floaty, and if you saw any of his jumps in last year's competition, he's tweaking grabs, he's pointing at the judges. You know, he's really showcasing his own unique aspect to the sport.
I love it, I love it. And so he qualified with a wild card. He's 33 years old, and he's big into motocross, freediving, and he's the biggest Døds hero on the island of Menorca.
Oh, I believe it. It's you know, it's an island surrounded by cliffs. There's so much jumping there, and it's really cool to see Døds going the whole way to Menorca.
We'd love that. We'd love to see that. Look at it, he's spicing it up a bit. You feed off of the energy of this crowd too. I mean, we've got thousands of people around this tower posted on a boat in the middle of the Oslo fjord. He's kicking us off right now, launching off.
Oh, sick.
Wow. To me, that's a beautiful landing. Tell us a little bit about what we saw.
Yeah, so that was a good landing in my opinion too. He was a little feet heavy, I'd say, on that. But you know, it's up to the judges ultimately to say what they thought about it. But yeah, let's watch the recap. Let's see how he did. Yeah, just a little feet heavy. He had a little bit more momentum going to his feet. But I mean, Matrix, he tweaks the flying squirrel grab and then just right into Døds. And so cool.
That landing there is a shrimp landing, right?
Yeah, that's shrimp.
Got it.
That's shrimp. So you're hitting feet and knuckles basically for shrimp. And yeah, I'd say that was good, man. He looks like he's happy.
Let's see what we got. 6.52, the average of the 5 scores. So he's going to come into second place right behind Nils Petto, excuse me, who's at a 6.96. So we're starting off the day, Nils Petto in 1, Fly in 2, and now we've got our third guy coming up.
Yeah. We got our next contestant coming from Dallas, Texas. Johnny Goes Hard, personal friend of mine. He's so stoked to be here. Just look at him. Just look at him, man.
Being a Texan and not a Norwegian, I do not have the edge of maybe years and years and years of history and steez and backstory that the Norwegians do. And the crowd's excited to see the Norwegians, and the crowd's excited to see us beat the Norwegians.
All right, yeah, so fun fact about Johnny here, his first cliff jump was in fact a Døds.
Really? Look at that.
Look at the run up. Oh, sick, dude.
Wow.
That's what we like to see, man. Yeah, so he did a 1080, so that's 3 spins, but he kind of stalls his first 360, which gives it that extra little bit of style, which the judges really like to see, and then he like does a 720 down. And yeah, just look at that. Look at him. Oh, dude. So proper. Little head heavy. That's more than Norwegian style. That's cool. That's cool. That was stylish. Big splash.
Did he finish the landing? Did he get around in time, or was he a little bit behind?
I'd say maybe just a tad behind, but you know, it's really hard to say. I think it's just as important to make a big splash and kind of take the impact a little bit, body the impact a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
and he did a good job on that one. That one looked good.
These guys have to be bringing out their A game, right? I mean, this is the World Championship. So we've been competing all summer to get here. We've had an entire Døds Challenge season with lots of different challenges across Europe. We had our first official one in Austin, and Johnny obviously coming in, and look at that.
All right.
Coming in, just like we said, scoring a 7.7 and taking that first place spot.
Yep, taking first place.
Not surprising, maybe?
Based upon what we saw so far, no, in my opinion. But, you know, let's see. Alex Nodland obviously has some insane stuff. I mean, geez, he just did a backflip right on top of the stage.
So, fun fact about him, he's actually been on the national gymnastics team. And I don't know if that was before or after he started Døds. I'm going to assume it was before, but let's see what he's got.
Yeah, let's see it.
Here we go. Locking in, zoning in, screaming up. Come on. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
So that's the type of landing that we really want to see. Big splash, coming up early, and yep. So he did front full. Well, I guess he did kind of Rudy in. So he did, yeah. So that's a front flip, 1.5 twists, to a back flip to Døds.
Wow.
And dang, style on that. He looked smooth. He looked good. Let's see what the judges think about that. Kind of curious.
He's gonna have to come in with a big score.
Ooh, close.
7.32. All right, so that lands him the second spot. Our current leaderboard, we've got John Nyberg in first, Alex, who just took second, Nils Petto in third, and Fly in fourth. All right, now we've got a legend.
Here comes Seaman Fisk. Let's see if the world is ready for what Seaman Fisk is about to do.
This guy is a legend in the sport.
It's on, baby. It's on. Yeah. You're going down, bro.
I think people, they don't expect much from me because I'm old, I'm a little chubby, I got a beard, so, and I don't have like, you never know what I'm gonna do, because and you never know if I'm gonna land it or not, and I don't know, so I'm gonna do what I have to do to win, so I can just make shit up.
I love his attitude. He is a crowd favorite. You see him, he's walking out, he's apologizing because it's taking a little bit long, and here we go, his famous countdown. 3, 2, 1, takeoff.
Oh, inward 7 from Seaman. Comes up with his hands in the air, stoked, always hyping the crowd up. Just a really great guy to hang out, be around. He really inspires a lot of people in this sport. I know he personally inspires me. It's really great to just see him out here hitting duds, being stoked, having a good time with all of his friends.
He is a fantastic ambassador for the sport, not only from a competition side, but also attitude and just energy. I mean,
yeah.
the energy in this sport, you've been around these guys, you know, talk a little bit about the vibe that these guys have. It's become a brotherhood, sisterhood. There's a real community here.
It really is a brotherhood with these guys. Oh, all right. I don't know what happened to number 5 there, but
that might be some technical difficulties because I definitely don't think that was a 5.
Yeah, I don't think would judge number 5. I don't think it's submitted, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. There we go.
That looks better.
All right.
That looks better.
Seaman Fisk in second. Awesome.
7.5.
Yeah. Fun fact. Never mind. All right, we're on to the next.
We have got Victor Johnson. Oof.
Sick. Sweet 720. Looked real clean, real smooth. That's what we like to see here.
Victor qualified. He's from Sweden, and he qualified from the Dutch Challenge in Stockholm. He came in second place there, and in doing so, he qualified for the World Championship. And that's maybe a good time to talk a little bit about how these guys get here. You know, either the way you qualify is either you're in the top 4 from the Døds Championship from the previous years, you win a golden ticket, so that's given to the best participant who is not already qualified for a Døds Championship and won each Døds Challenge. And you're either in the top 3 from the Døds World Ranking, and we've got 5 wild cards. And so that score, while I was just talking, just ran in. Victor Johnson with a 6.98 puts him in 4th place.
Indeed it does. All right, for next we have Sigve Bergen. He is our 2nd youngest competitor, only by a few weeks. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So crazy, so crazy.
11 years old.
11 years old. He just did a 1080, made it look way too easy.
That is wow. The future of this sport is in good hands.
Oh yeah, it really is, man. They're carrying the torch well.
Wow.
Look at the air awareness on him. He can just see, he's spotting after every rotation. You see him look, bam, Døds. And he's just hitting perfectly, you know, feet and hands, same time. He went in shrimp on that one. Big splash for a little guy.
Wow, that kid has got some talent. Let's see, as these scores rain in, I think we might have a good one here.
Yeah.
Judges' scores. 7.84. Sigve taking the top position. Wow. So we've got Sigve, John, Siim, and Alex, Victor, Nils, and Fly.
All right, here comes Harrison Wells, the deranged truck mechanic from San Francisco Bay Area, one of my personal really good friends. Let's see what he's gonna throw out.
Oh, he's determined.
Oh, yeah, man.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, all right. So that was a gainer full in. He over rotates a half of rotation right into Døds. That looks super clean. I think that's only the third time he's done that trick, and look at the splash on that. Nice.
Wow.
It's always cool to see, you know, people throwing down some of their hardest tricks and putting it to their feet. That's what we like to see.
What do we got next? Next up is a legend.
All right, 6.46.
8th spot.
8th spot. All right, Harry. All right, so next up we have Anders Rocks.
He is a legend, an icon, and a Norwegian cowboy.
He's a Norwegian cowboy, and let's check out what he has to say.
My favorite aspect about Døds is like the mental struggle you have, like inventing a new trick, finding a new cliff, jumping from a new height, like fighting against your own head. That's what I love about the sport. In my opinion, a Døds should hurt. If it doesn't hurt, I think you're doing it wrong.
Did you hear that?
That is great.
If the Døds is hurting, you're probably making a huge splash and you're hitting the water hard. And he is renowned for knowing how to do that.
Hat is coming off.
Let's see what he's throwing for us.
Throwing out in the jorts. Here we go.
Oh
my gosh.
Sick 1080. You see how he was up before the splash was over? That's just like icing on the cake for a good Død.
That was epic. His interesting fact too, which he loves to share, is he's got into this sport because his wife got pregnant. So his wife got pregnant, and he's like, I need to live my life, and I don't want to be the dad that sits at home and is boring for my kid. I want to show him that you got to grab life by the horns, and oh my gosh, has he followed through.
It's really cool to see a father step into shoes like that, and you know, follow his passions, follow his dreams. It's just so rad.
He's become one of the more popular athletes for the fans, just because of his attitude and his, you know, he is just an absolute rock star.
He really is.
Let's see what the judges think about that. Our score is going to roll in here any second. Judges scores.
Oh! All right. Hops in the first.
7.96.
So cool.
Catapults him into that first spot. All right, this guy.
All right, this guy. Coming from Sacramento, California. Andrew Yintanen. We call him Andrew Jumanji. One of my homies. He's really excited to be here. Check out what he has to say.
I'm excited to see today the person that jumps before me and the person that jumps after me, because that's like the most important part of, like, for me, getting the energy up and everything, because I'm going to be in the water for the person that comes after me, and the person before is going to like get me pumped up for my jump, so I just want to be there for it.
Oh, he's focused. He's locked in.
He's in the zone?
Locked in. Let's see.
Let's see what he's doing for us.
Oh
no.
So what happened there?
So he went for a thread. Thread to no-hander was what he was going for. But it looks like he screwed up the thread and just took it. Took the impact straight to his back. He went for the thread, hooked his foot, and just went straight down. Oh, man.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. He was so excited to be here, so stoked, but hey, it is what it is. This is what happens in the competition.
It's the World Championship. The bar cannot be higher. This is you got to come out with your perfect, with your best.
Yeah, really do.
There, unfortunately, his score is reflected.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough to come back from.
Yeah.
But we love the attitude. We still love the guy, and let's see who we've got next.
Yeah, you know, he's here for the community. He's here for the camaraderie. So, you know, I know he's a little disappointed, but he's just excited to be here and be hanging out with all of his friends. So.
So these are our results so far. Our first 10 athletes to jump: Anders Rox, Sigve, and John taking the top 3. And then from the bottom, unfortunately, Andrew with an almost thread, we want to say. But these are our top 10 athletes so far. We've got 14 more coming. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
Døds Academy, take 69.
Jeg synes det er helt fantastisk egentlig å være her i Synnøve sine hjemtrakter med de flotte fossene og fjellene og fjord, og det inspirerer jo det. Og dette der Synnøve kommer fra blir veldig kult. Hun var jo en veldig revolusjonerende dame på sin tid. Og jeg vil jo egentlig si at Team Synnøve med 3 jenter også er veldig revolusjonerende. Så at vi får på en måte komme hit hvor Synnøve er fra og gå i hennes fotspor, det blir veldig spennende.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
Welcome to Døds Academy and our first level course in Dødsing. In this course, you will learn the basics of Dødsing from the poolside all the way up to 5-meter heights.
Welcome back. We are outside Rådhuskaia or City Hall here in Oslo, Norway with 25 degrees. We've got thousands of people watching our Dødsers, and we are back in the first round of our 24 athletes. Who do we got up next?
All right, first up we have Kristoffer Thunberg. He was just showing my friends and I around Sweden, showing us some of his home cliff jump spots where he's just kind of grown up learning the Døds. This kid does not land on his feet. He just Døds. And it is so cool to see. He's 16 years old. He's getting the crowd stoked. He's excited to be here. And yeah, let's see what he has for us. Let's see what he throws down.
Getting himself psyched up. Here we go.
He stomped it. That's what I'm talking about. So that is what we call a double shrimp roll, or as Kristoffer has named it, is a shrimp tornado. And look at that, a shrimp tornado. Because look, he grabs shrimp and then he just spins out of it. He does it. Yep. That is so
awesome.
So crazy. He is the only person, so I hear, that's ever done that trick, and it's really rad for him to make it his own. He hit perfectly, big splash, up early. Let's see what the judges think. All right, fifth position.
7.34 will give him 5th position. And just a quick recap, we've got Anders Stokstad first, Sigve in 2nd, John Nyberg in 3rd, Seaman in 4th, and Kristoffer Thunberg in 5th.
All right. Let's see what Emil has for us, man. He is the champion in 2018, 2020. Check out his profile.
It's one thing Americans not that good at in Døds yet, and that's landings. Norwegians, we have hard-ass landings. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring some sick-ass style to the competition. I'm gonna put some flair into that air, man.
Put some flair into that air. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. He's smooth and he's stylish when he's jumping. He's an inspiration to a lot of people in this sport.
And he was injured last year, right?
He was. Let's see what he's got. Oh, sick. You hear that smack when he hits the water. You know, he's going in with a lot of impact. That specific landing, we call a crusher, where he hits with his forearms, protects his head. So he does a front full, front matrix full into Døds, and just look at the impact. Just bam.
Wow. And how hard is this stuff to do?
It's hard. It's difficult to get the flips, but it's even harder to commit to doing a Død. I think that is the most difficult portion of this.
And the judges are reflecting exactly what you're saying. Emil taking 1st place with 8.3.
8.3. He looked good the whole time in the air. He looked good on his impact. All right, and now for our youngest competitor, we got Herman. Let's see what he's got. He looks like he's in the zone. He looks like he's happy to be here. He's stoked. Let's see it. So clean, so clean.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, 1080, he did it. As stylish as I think he can do it. I mean, he hits a 360, stops, and then 720 down. Smooth, perfect impact. Man, I can't believe he's only 11.
He is the youngest contestant this year by a month. He's been doing the test Døds for the last 3 years, and he actually came in 3rd place in our DC Copenhagen.
He did, he did.
His score's rolling in. 7 point... What do we get? We got 7.48. Lands him in 6th place.
All right, next up we got Kome. Kome has been hitting it hard this year. He's been working his Døds up. He's been absolutely slaying the game. Let's see what he's gonna do for us.
Oh my gosh.
So savage.
Wow.
You see him point at the judges? You see how long that point was? So smooth.
Suspended in air for what felt like a minute.
Oh, look at that. So that's what we call a late 80. He goes off Acts like he's just gonna land on his back, and then late 180 to Døds. Big
and
splash.
A huge splash afterwards.
Big splash.
That is awesome.
Oh,
that is so cool.
He's stoked on that. I'm sure he's stoked on that.
And he qualified by getting his Bula golden ticket at the Døds Challenge Tysnes. So he's been competing all summer here with us, and he's just been a rock star. And that last trick proves it. Let's see what the judges think. What do our judges think?
I got so early.
All right.
Okay.
7.62 puts him into 5th place. Let's see what happens. All right, so this is Torre, currently the highest Døds ever done, or ever done known to mankind, 31.5 meters. So crazy.
Let's take a look. So he actually has a broken wrist right now. That's what you see on the cast. But he is launching himself either way.
Oh! Did he go in with a header on that? Oh. No hands? I guess when you break your wrist, you only got one way to land. So that was a clock spin, 360. He goes off like he's in a straight air. He rotates 180, rotates a second 180. Look how late that close was. I mean, it looked like he was gonna belly flop.
And he's not using any hands there, right?
No hands, no hander. That tends to be a crowd favorite, or at least a favorite of mine. When I see that, it's like fully commit. All right, so yeah, it's really important, obviously, to be safe when you're doing Døds. It's really important to depth check the water. So if you're out in nature and you're looking to jump off something, what we really tend to do is swim the landing zone, make sure that you're safe. And keep in mind, these guys are professionals. These guys know what they're doing. There's a technique to this, and this isn't something you just go huck.
So while we were explaining about safety, Torre, who broke his wrist doing a Døds, comes in first place, 8.88.
Right.
Wow.
Next up, we got Raven. Let's see what he's got. Oh, sick.
Gosh.
So that's, he basically set for a front flip, does a late 180 to Døds, and that just looks so smooth, effortless. Let's watch that again.
And Raven was before he started Dødsing, he was a Norwegian national champion 7 times as a competition diver.
Wow.
So he started diving and then converted to Dødsing and is now fully sold. Let's see what the judges think about his scores.
Whoa, puts him in the 2nd place. All right.
Wow, 8.84.
All right. Next up, we have R2 from Finland. He is psyched. Man, that's the kind of energy you want to see out here. Getting
Part
the crowd.
of this is about getting the crowd involved.
Oh, all right.
Did he make it all the way around?
Entry wasn't top notch, but I mean, when you're doing a double gainer to Døds, it's kind of difficult. You know, that's a difficult trick.
1, 2.
It looked pretty smooth, big impact, but yeah, he went in a little head heavy on that. I'm not sure what the judges are gonna think. But I mean, hey, the splash was sweet. That was a nice splash.
Everybody patiently waiting, anticipating.
Yeah.
4.98 is going to put him in 16th, and so we think that's probably because of that landing, right?
It's because of the landing, yeah, unfortunately. All right, next up we got Ryan Bean from St. George, Utah. He is one of the best flippers I think I've ever encountered. Let's see what he's going to try.
That was tough to see.
He went for a cork 0 to Døds. I didn't quite see the landing there, but it looked a little feet heavy. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yeah, a little feet heavy. He did do the cork 0 pretty well, but yeah, just to the feet instead of the Døds. And I mean, this is a Døds competition.
This is a Døds competition. And while we're on that note, well, let's see what he's got first. All right, 2.62.
Puts him low.
Puts him in 17th. And so we've got 24 contestants jumping right now. We've just had 17 go. The top 8 are going to qualify for the quarterfinals. So you need to be getting the 8th highest score, at least, to qualify for the next round. And so 17th, unfortunately, doesn't put you there.
17th does not. And
next up, we've got Leo Landre from Gol, Norway, qualified with a Bula golden ticket and Døds Challenge Halden, where he came in 2nd place. Let's see what he's got. Oh,
wow. That was smooth. That was smooth. Side in, back, flip 180 out to Døds. Whoa.
Wow.
Sick. And tricks like that, they are just added impact. You're rotating into the water. That just makes for a bigger splash and makes it a little bit more scary, probably a little bit more painful if you don't do it right. So it's really impressive to see stuff like that.
Let's see what our judges think about his score as our scores roll in.
All right.
Wow.
They thought highly.
8.54.
Nice.
Gives him 2nd place. That is strong. That is strong.
All right. Next up, we got Truls Torp. Honestly, a legend. I've been watching this guy for years. So smooth, so stylish. And yeah, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, sick. He's early up. You see how quickly he was up. That was a laid out front flip to Døds. Like I said, he's rotating into the impact, so it adds just a little bit. Look at the style on that.
Wow.
And he goes right into crusher, you know, so he can really handle that impact. That looked nice. That looked really nice.
Truls was our world champion in 2016 and 2017, so he's back in 2022 trying to get back to the top. Let's see what our judges thought about that last jump and whether or not he's going to be making it to the quarterfinals. Our analysts thinking critically about his score, doing the math, doing the calculations. Let's see. Your math can sometimes be difficult. It takes a little bit of extra time. So in the meantime, let's take another look. That's a nice splash.
That entry is just so clean. I think that's one of the most impressive things about how he does is just the entry. And then, I mean, the stoke afterwards. That is really cool to see.
He just has the Døds vibe written all over.
He does. He does. He's an icon in this sport. It's really rad to watch him perform like this. There's Ryan Bean.
Ryan Bean and Kim. But it's treading water like a champion.
Okay. All right. Puts him in 5th.
8.08. That, so far, that will qualify him for the next round. Like we said, we started with 24 contestants today in our first round. In our freestyle, we're going down to 8.
All right.
Quarterfinals.
Next, we got Alexander Frostad. Let's see what he's got. Oh,
wow.
So smooth. 360, tweaks the mute, spots the judges, late close. You can hear that smack.
Yeah.
You can hear the smack. That is awesome. Look at that.
Oh, that hang time is so long.
So sick.
We gotta reemphasize how high these guys are jumping from.
Oh yeah. So they're jumping from 11.5 meters, roughly 38 feet. I mean, the impact from that height, It can hurt if you don't land right, but I mean, I think it's a perfect height for Døds.
Wow, scores roll in. Alexander gets 3rd place, 8.52.
Oh, he's stoked on that. You know he's stoked on that. All right, next we got Philip.
Philip placed 3rd in last year's World Championship, which automatically qualifies him for this year's. The top 4 from last year qualify. So let's take a look.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Look how quick he was up. He's up before the splash is even done. He's a legend in this sport. I mean, he was the winner of the World Cup 2013, 2014, 2015. He's still got the style. He's still got the steez. Look at that. Points at the judges and just bam, smack. So sick. So smooth.
Oh, they're just in the air for so long.
Look at that. He's enjoying the splash. Up before the splash is over. So sick. I'm curious what the judges think on that.
Let's see. Scores roll in.
All right, 11. Okay.
7.62. So that, unfortunately, is not going to get him into that top 8.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe it was the landing they didn't like. Who's to say, but...
All right. Our next Dødser, Arne Haugland, is an icon in the sport.
He is. What a cool guy, too. And, yeah, he got 2nd place last year. Maybe he's coming back to try to win.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we'll see. Right now, he seems like he's stoked. He's in a good headspace. He said his back was hurting him a little bit the past few months, but he's got experience, and I think he's here to really throw down.
He's known for his high speed, long in run, and powerful Døds. What does it mean to have a powerful Døds?
Powerful, you run fast, you jump high, you go far.
Oh,
slap, smack.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
He's got to be happy with that.
Awesome.
He's got to be happy with that.
1080. Nice.
Wow.
Hits feet and hands at about the same time. Spots. Bam. He looks smooth. That's the most important part when you're in the air. They want to see smooth. They don't want to see you flailing. They want to see you just fluidly doing the trick.
In control.
In control.
Yep.
In control.
Yep. Let's see, our scores are going to roll in here shortly.
That's cool. They're all chilling in the water, just waiting for one another. That's really, you know, it shows the camaraderie here. It shows how all these contestants are friends. They're used to competing with each other. They're used to going out, Dødsing outside of the competition scene. It's really rad.
And it's really cool to see that community kind of grow to the U.S.
Yeah.
And other countries outside of Norway. Obviously, Dødsing started here in Norway, but to see the community, the brotherhood, the sisterhood kind of extending beyond the Norwegian borders and really including other countries, that is awesome to see.
It is important to see. And all right, Arne is in 6th. It looks like that will qualify him to go into the next round.
8.12.
All right.
All right.
Next up, we got Kim. He is a style god in this sport. So smooth. He's the reigning world champ right now. He came in leading the leaderboards in this year's competition scene. So let's see what he's going to toss down. I'm sure it's something cool. I'm sure it's something smooth.
Let's go. And he knows how to get the crowd going, too. You can see it. There we go.
So nice. So nice.
He's stoked. He is stoked. Let's see what the two-time world champion has for us.
So he does a 360, stalls it, basically shifties it is what I'd say. Shifty, and then continues to 360 over the top. So steezy, so smooth.
And lands in that signature Døds shrimp.
And you hear that, like, you hear that smack, and that's just such a nice sound in this sport.
Wow, and the judges are agreeing. Second place, 8.6. That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. All right, so these are our results. We got Tore in first, Kim in second, Leo in third. Fourth, we got Alexander. Fifth, Raven. Sixth, Emil. Seventh, Arne. And eighth, Truls. And those are our people that are going to advance to the next round, to the semifinals. We're gonna have a 1v1, and it's gonna be really rad. The next round is gonna be classics, 1v1, like I said. We have first versus eighth, second versus seventh, so on and so forth. And yeah,
it's gonna be epic.
This is gonna be cool.
We're gonna take a short break, but don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back with the quarterfinals.
Nå er vi her på Kadettangen, og vi skal ha Døds jentekamp. Vi har ekstremt bra oppmøte over all forventning, så nå skal vi bare leke oss, bade sammen, hoppe og kose oss.
This academy takes 69.
Jeg fikk UFC-mann til å få vondt, altså. I'm proud. Holdt på å treffe meg. I dag har jeg fått æren av å lære super UFC-star Emil Mek av dette. Så i dag skal jeg pushe han, gjøre han til superskader. Det er herfra, liksom. Satan, hoppe ut. Ja. Mageplass. Slokke. Ok. Faen! Det må være vondt.
Gi da, nå må jo faen meg.
Welcome to Døds Academy and our first level course in Dødsing. In this course, you will learn the basics of Dødsing from the poolside all the way up to 5-meter heights.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
Gresk gourmetyoghurt i Kjøben. Alltid mye knall og fall på første konkurranse for året, så det er gøy da.
Welcome back. I'm standing with Tore, who's in first place, and Truls, who's in 8th place. How are you feeling going into the first, or getting past the first round, I should say?
I'm pretty nervous. Like, it's Truls Torp, the best man in the world. So it's gonna be hard, but fun.
Nice. How are you feeling over here?
I'm broke and I'm stoked.
Oh, broke and stoked. How do you do that at the same time? That's sick. Awesome. Well, do you have any game plan for the rest of the comp?
No, not really. Like, I don't know what to do, so I have to see. Wait to the jump and see. I don't know.
Awesome. Do you have a game plan, sir?
Yeah, I'm going for the donkey Døds. Pretend like you're in a gorilla, right?
Awesome. See you later. Good luck.
All right, we are back. And so the top 8 from our first round, 24 contestants, is now down to just 8. Our quarterfinals are going to be a 2x2 battle head-to-head in classic format. So one athlete is going to be wearing a white wristband, another one is going to be wearing a black wristband, and the 5 judges, they go head-to-head. And the 5 judges are going to score whether or not they think the white wristband or the black wristband athlete had the better Døds. The 4 winners will proceed to the semifinal. What does classic Dødsing entail?
Yeah, so the classic is just a straight air. You're not doing any acrobatics per se. You're more so floating through the air. You're really focusing on a late close. You're trying to make a big splash. You're trying to impress the judges. You know, you might see a lot of people looking at the judges. You might see some no-hander entries just to add a little bit of difficulty to it. And yeah, this is kind of, it's cool. You'll see some people get creative.
Wow.
Oh.
So our first competitors going head-to-head, Raven and Alexander Fostad. Raven just jumped off. What did we see?
We just saw a classic. Look at that. So clean, smooth. He went in, no-hander. Look at that, down, open, bam. Wow. So that's huge. A big thing here is you want to see the contestants getting nice and open, fully exposed right before they hit the water, and then closing. Oh, yeah. So smooth. Wow. See how quick he was up on that? Look at the distance. He had so much power going out. Looked at the judges, everything.
So our judges are now going to look at those two jumps and decide which one was the better Døds. The winner will move on to the semifinal. The losers will all share 5th place. So while our judges are coming up with our scores, they're going to show us some paddles here, whether or not they think the black wristband or the white wristband athlete had the better Døds. We're going to patiently wait, cross our fingers, and look at some more replays with the side-by-side.
All right. Wow. So I think Alexander might have had a little bit more distance and power to his, but Raven's definitely had his own swagger to it, his own style. So that's tough. It's tough to say.
And here we go. We've got
all right.
Late second to change. 3 white wristband and 2 black wristband.
All right, it looks like Alexander is advancing to the next round. All right, here we got Emil and we got Leo.
Emil in black, Leo in white. Head to head, who has the better classic Døds? Emil's fired up.
Emil seems stoked.
The competitive edge.
He's a little competitive. Let's see how it goes. Amping up the crowd. This is his domain, man. He loves this stuff.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh, the wind-up. Man, wow. Did he get 3 or 4 wind-ups in there? That was so cool.
And he flew off of that platform. There was some distance there.
There was some distance, the power. It's smooth. He's looking, tongue out at the crowd.
Oh, he's moving.
Dang, bro. Look at his feet going. Big splash. Slightly head heavy. That's kind of what you want to see.
Let's see what Leo has to answer. Again, going head to head. Who has the better Døds?
Oh. Smooth.
Wow. Wow.
That looked good. That looked really good.
Did he get as far out?
I wouldn't say the power was quite there.
Yep.
But he did get that nice extension right before he hit, right before he closed. Look at how smooth that is. The leg cross up.
So now we're going to go back to our judges. Our 5 judges are going to each put up a color of the paddle. And we've got 4 white wristband, 1 black wristband.
All right.
So it looks like Leo is going to be taking this round.
It looks like Leo is advancing, yep.
Some real super fans all using paint, showing their dedication to the sport. That's the other really cool thing is that, I mean, you walk around Norway right now, and maybe even other countries, but especially Norway, you walk around Folkenabadet, the pools around here, all these kids, all they're doing is Dødsing. They're jumping off the pool side. And so it's really, really getting some grassroots power.
All right. These guys are really good friends.
Both from Bergen. Oh, Haugland with the black wristband.
Look at them. They're stoked.
Kim in white.
Probably not stoked to be competing against one another this early on, but, you know, That's what makes this competition so special.
If you're gonna win, you gotta beat everyone. So here we go. Oh, that's psyching himself up. Head to head, who is going to have the best classic Døds? Again, we started with 24 athletes in a freestyle round. We're now down to our top 8 going head to head in battles. Arne Haugland kicking us off.
Oh, wow.
You could hear that smack.
He bodied that one.
Wow.
Did you see how he pointed at the whole crowd though? He included everyone in that. Look at him. Whole way around.
I see all of you.
Bam. Late close.
Oh, that is such an epic shot.
Sick. He's stoked on that one.
He's got to be happy.
All right. We got Kim, reigning world champ. He's got a lot of style.
Getting the fan love. Let's see it, man. Reigning world champ trying to defend his throne. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Beauty.
Nice.
He's stoked. He's happy, pumped. And look at them, the two of them coming together.
Yeah.
You love to see that.
That's rad. You know, it's really awesome to be in the water for your friends jumping, just to watch them. Oh, all right.
He's pointing Dame time.
Pointing to his watch. That is cool. That is cool.
That is epic. All right. The judges will decide the fate head to head. Each one is going to show us a paddle. What do we think, judges? Are side by side.
Man, those are both so sick.
Those are really, really awesome.
Hard to say. Hard to say.
Wow. 4-1 in favor of Kim. So Kim will move on to the next round, and Arne will share 5th place. He's got to be happy, because that's some stiff competition.
Is his foot okay?
He's known for his showmanship, so maybe there is something there. But let's see. Let's keep it gangster.
Dude.
Being the showman he is.
You gotta love this. It's so fun. He's getting stoked. He's getting amped, bro. This is so hype. Dude, the power.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm talking about. That is so savage.
That was epic.
He went full monkey on that. That was awesome. That was so awesome. Look at that.
That was power.
In the crusher. So sick. So sick.
Wow. That is going to be tough to beat. Sorry to say it, Tore, but prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. Big stage, Døds World Championship 2022. It's all on the line. Broken wrist. Let's see what he's got. Oh, that was a smack. Oh, wow.
Dang. That splash, that was nice.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Let's look at this.
Oh,
he's like, no big deal. No big deal, I can still Døds.
Wow. That's some sauce.
That was steezy.
The guy breaks his wrist, breaking the world record. Next weekend goes and competes, gets 2nd place in a Døds challenge, and is now in the top 8 here at the Døds World Championship.
You know, to follow that up, that was gas. That was sick.
Impressive.
That was super impressive. I'm curious what the outcome's gonna be, honestly.
Wow. Again, these are...
All right. Tore moves on to the final.
Torre brings home a 4-1 judging vote, and that will get him on to the semifinal. Wow, I don't want to say I'm shocked, but that was surprising.
Yeah, it was a little surprising. I'm not entirely sure what the judges are looking for in the classics. So, you know, it is what it is, but
here we are, our semifinals. We're going battle round again. We've got Raven and Kim, Leo and Torre, head to head. Let's see how they do. The winner moves on to the final. The losers compete for the bronze medal. But before we do that, we've also got some rad-ass ladies who are doing this sport as well. Let's take a look at what they've been doing in the Døds Challenge series. All right, our first round for women. We've got 3 contestants, all from Norway. We're gonna go 1 round freestyle, 1 round classic. The best combined scores from the 2 will be the winners, right?
Exactly, yeah. First round is gonna be classic.
Got it, switch them.
Second round is gonna be freestyle. So let's see what these ladies are gonna throw. First up, we got Aneta.
Aneta works as a doctor, actually. She's an ambulance service and paraglider. Let's see her throw herself off. Ooh.
Whoa.
Thumbs up, she's okay.
She's all right. Dang, little over rotation.
She came out with a lot of energy, but I think she over-rotated, just like you said, and maybe...
Yeah, that's the thing with that grab. You really got to set it slow, because that thing, when you go to tweak it, it just wants to pull you around to a flip. Man.
That looked painful, but we're happy to see that she's giving us a thumbs up. And this really goes back to what we were saying earlier about how important safety is, because if you aren't doing this professionally, if you're not doing this right, you're jumping from an 11.5 meters, 38 feet. These falls can be painful, but these are professional athletes. They know how to handle these things. They train for it. And
yeah, these girls are tough. They know how to handle an impact like this.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, to somebody not trained in this, you know, you might go into shock after something like that. But I mean, look at her. She just swam it off. No problem.
Yep.
These girls are savages. This is really, really cool to see.
So her first score coming in at a 1.76, I think we're gonna see. Yep. So taking first place for now.
Taking first place for now. All right, next up we got Lina, also coming from Norway.
She was the best female on the World Tour this year. Let's see. Ah,
wow. Oh, smooth, clean. Big splash. She got some distance on that.
Oh, yeah,
that was nice. Late close. Dang.
That was nice. That was really
That's what we like to see.
Yep. What do our judges think? Oh, yeah. 8.44. That's a score you can be proud of.
Absolutely.
But let's see what Asbjørn comes up with. Is she going to be able to top that 8.44?
She's the reigning world champ right now. Let's see what her classic has to offer. She has a gymnastics and snowboarding background. Let's see it. Oh, sick.
That overhead drone shot really gives you an idea of how long these athletes are hanging in the air.
Floating, looking at the judges the whole time. Wow. Late close, smack. You can hear the impact. Dang, that was sick. That was so sick. Oh, dope.
So just to re-emphasize, we've got our first round now is completed with our score for Asbjørn rolling in at an 8.62. So she squeezes out that first place. So with our first round completed, Asbjørn with an 8.62 in first place, Lina in second place with an 8.44, and Anette taking third with a score of 1.6. We are gonna come back. We're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna come back for round 2 for our women. And that is then gonna be a freestyle. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a moment.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
Døds Academy, take 69.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
Welcome to Døds Academy and our first level course in Dødsing. In this course, you will learn the basics of Dødsing from the poolside all the way up to 5-meter heights.
det kan man regne med. Jeg blir fortere blå enn brun om sommeren har jeg funnet. Men
We're gonna look at the results from the first round with these awesome ladies. Oh, okay. Annette, that was a gnarly fall, dude. How are you feeling after that?
Well, I feel a little bit in my back, but I'm glad that my head is not spinning anymore.
Yeah, me too, dude. That's gnar. Oh, dude. Oh! What was going on in your head when that was happening?
Well, when I noticed that when I was gonna tuck out that I started rotating too much, and yeah. But when I landed in the water, my eyes were open, and I just like felt myself sinking, and I was sure that the divers had to go and get me because I couldn't do anything.
Oh my God, that must be really scary. I'm sorry that happened, but I'm glad you're okay, and we'll see you in the next round, though. Asper, that was a beautiful, beautiful classic. How are you feeling?
Oh, thank you. It was much fun. I was looking at the judges, and I really felt that airtime.
It looked like it, dude. It looked like it. Do you have a game plan for your next jump?
I have a trick in mind. I think so. We'll see if I make it or not. That's the biggest question.
Awesome. Lina, how are you feeling?
I started out so scared because I was watching Annette, and then then it was my turn, and I'm kind of happy with my jump actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was good.
Yeah, look at you, flying. Oh, beautiful landing. Great splash. Do you have an approach for your next jump?
Yeah, I'm thinking about a new trick actually. but it's a secret. Ooh.
We love secrets in this girl gang over here. Oh, okay.
All right, we are back. Love to get Maddie on the ground, getting some first-hand interviews with our girls. But now it's time for the men's semifinals. We've got Alexander Frostad and Kim André. We've got Leo and Tore. What are you expecting?
It's hard to say, you know, these semifinals, they're gonna be freestyle. So we're probably gonna see some tricks that are top notch, you know, defining kind of the standard of the sport right now. I think these guys are gonna pull out some of the coolest, most unique tricks that we've seen. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Waiting and seeing what's gonna happen.
It is time.
That is Kim and that is Raven, not Alexander.
So we've got Kim and Raven going against each other.
Yep. Unless Alexander's coming up there, but no, that's definitely Raven.
All right, Raven in the black wristband, Kim in the white wristband.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like what happened in the last round, the judges are just going to hold up black or white, and whoever gets the most votes moves on to the finals. And the loser here goes to the bronze medal round, and they're battling out for 3rd and 4th place. These guys are both super unique. They have a lot of just swagger in their air mobility. It's gonna be really cool to watch. Let's see what Raven's gonna put down.
He's hyping himself up. Here we go.
Oh, sick. So that was front double full to Døds. Misty 1080 to Døds. Depends on, you know, your school of thought. But let's see this.
Spinning.
Yeah. He did a front flip with 2 twists. And then he over-rotates it to Døds. Let's see that impact. He was a little head heavy.
Yeah.
Not, both of his feet weren't hitting at the same time. So curious what the score is actually going to be on that.
This is the elite of the elite now, and so you got to be on your game.
Got to be on your game.
You know Kim is going to deliver, so let's see what he's got now. Oh, wow. Let's take another look at that in slow motion.
Well, he seems happy. He seems stoked. So he did basically a vortex front flip, straight over to Døds, over-rotated just a little bit, landed a little bit to the right. But if you see there, he did point at the judges and look. So I'm thinking that might be some bonus points.
The
I don't know.
style points might even that out.
Yeah, absolutely. That was super cool to watch.
Here's our side-by-side. Wow.
Oh.
All right, we are going to go down to our judges. We're going to go down to our judges who are going to hold up a paddle that's either white or black. And we've got 5 of 5 for Raven.
Wow. 100% for black.
That
crazy.
All right. So with that, our reigning champion is out of contention for this year's gold medal.
Still has a chance to podium, but yeah, as far as we can tell, Raven's moving on to the finals.
Yep. Wow.
And the next round, we got Tore and we got Leo. These guys seem like they're homies. They're stoked to compete against each other. Let's see what they throw down. Got some really unique style, a lot of creativity here.
I think Torres walked up with a white wristband, but is going to wear the honorary black wristband,
or the pink
cast. The pink cast. That's how we're gonna call this. All right, psych yourself up. Let's go.
Oh no! Going for the scary Terry, the quad. He went for it. Good on him for it, but didn't quite close, I don't think.
Wow.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, just didn't get to close, unfortunately. You got to give it to him, though. I mean, he went for it.
So he's really trying to spin around. He's spinning around 4 times.
He's trying to spin around 4 times. He's doing a 1440 to Døds. I think he was trying to header it, but it looks like he got a nosebleed.
And his hat went flying off.
It did.
At the same time. All right, Leo.
Oh, smooth.
Clean.
Matrix, full, over-rotated to Døds. That was clean, smooth, looked really good. Oh, yeah.
Big splash.
Big splash. 2. Strong man's it right in the middle.
Yeah.
That looked cool. That looked good.
We are going to go down to our judges, and they are going to decide who moves on to meet Raven in the final. And Kim in the bronze. Here's our side-by-side look. Patiently
waiting.
Anticipating. Wow.
All right. It looks like Leo is moving on.
5 of 5 from the judges.
Yep.
Chose Leo to move on to the next round, our finals.
Good for him. He's probably stoked.
He's got to be happy.
Well earned. That was a sick trick. Good splash. Everything looked real dialed on that.
So Leo qualified. Leo qualified this year from the challenge, Døds Challenge on Halden, where he's going to be meeting Raven in our final. We're going to go down to some interviews, hear from our winners.
All right, we're going to start off with Kim. Maddie's going to be interviewing him, seeing what's going to happen.
Kim, how are you feeling now that you haven't made it into the last round?
Super happy. As I said, I've been sick for 8 days straight, but right now people are walking around saying I jumped against the wrong guy. And that he's not even...
I didn't win my last duel. So he was supposed to dive with another guy, but I won this duel.
Wait. You lost the classic?
Yeah.
So you're not even...
I saw 3 white, and they say, yeah, black, you are next.
So you were not even in semi.
We don't know what's gonna go down. This is crazy.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that Dirty Days now drop 3 is out from my brother. Cheers.
Well, you heard it here first. He hasn't been feeling well, and we're sorry to hear that you didn't make it.
What?
We're sorry to hear that you didn't make it into the next round, the last final.
But wait, what?
Oh, we don't know what's going on.
Wait, so I'm not even jumping next round? Isn't it bronze final? Oh, wait, where the fuck am I? I don't know where I am in my head. I'm sorry, I'm probably still sick.
It's okay. I have no idea what's going on either down here. This is crazy. We have a little bit of a interesting...
My legs are cracking.
Oh, back to the commentators with John Pei and Carl, the American.
So we've got some confusion down on the floor. I think we're going to get this clarified, but it sounds like Raven wasn't supposed to jump against Kim?
Yeah, it sounds like Alexander was supposed to go up against Kim in that semifinal.
And I'm sure we're going to get this clarified. You know, we're going to have judges or sort this out for us. But I think it's really cool to hear from the guys that at the same time, you know, the competition means a lot, but they're stoked to be here. And the energy is really high. These guys are hugging each other. You know, the World Championship means a lot to them. But at the same time, the camaraderie, the vibes, the energy almost means more.
Yeah,
and that's nice to see.
You can see just, you know, how Kim was a little confused what was going on, but he's like, hey, all that matters, Dødsy days.
Yeah.
You know, that is just so rad to see, like, people down there. You know, it's first and foremost, it's about the community here. It's about throwing down with your friends, having fun. You know, that's what this is really about. And
100%.
It's rad that you can have a competition, compete against your friends, and like, you know, it brings out the best in all these competitors. Like we said, I think they're going to clear this up here pretty shortly, but I believe before that happens, I think the girls are going to go ahead with the finals.
That's what it looks like?
That's what it looks like. Yep, there we go.
We are going to go to the girls' round 2 final.
Round 2 final. The girls are going to be throwing freestyle this time around. Very curious to see what these girls have in mind. 2 of them have claimed that they may do new tricks. They haven't said what they are yet, but I'm kind of excited to see what they put down.
And so we are going to take the scores from our first round, which was classic, combine them with round 2, which is freestyle, and the athlete with the best score out of the 2 combined will be our winner.
Exactly. Yep.
So this is high stakes. This is no one is out of the game. No one has won. This is far from over. Let's see what we've got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was sick. Whoa. 1080 to Døds. She's probably stoked on that.
She's got to be happy.
That was awesome. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Managed to pull off that landing.
Wow, what a comeback for her, you know? She took a slap in the first round, and then she comes back and throws something like that. So sick. So sick to see. You know, this is the World Championship, and these girls came to play. That's for sure.
100%. That takes some guts. She had a, if you're just joining us, Annette had a little bit of a flop in her first round where she smacked her back and head a bit. Got back up round 2 and threw a nasty Døds in the second round. That's impressive.
Absolutely.
And we're seeing
Let's see what the judges think. 6.7. All right. Awesome, Annette.
She's got to be happy with that. Next up, Lina. She said that she had maybe a secret Døds for us that we are going to see for the first time. So the 2 of us, at least, are patiently waiting on the edge of our seats. Let's see. Drone shot.
Oh, sick.
Beauty.
That looked like a late 80 from the top. Let's see the replay here and confirm that. Oh yeah, goes out, touches her feet, nose grab, unwinds, late 180, straight to Døds. Dang, look at that. Feet, hands, same time, axis look good. She looks happy. She's really happy. Good, good.
And as our scores come in from our judges, we will see. 7.84.
7.84, all right.
That is going to put her.
So for the round,
nice.
Yeah, for the round, she's in first. But we still have one more competitor to go. Let's see what Asperg has.
Here we go. Patiently waiting, building the tension. Game time.
Oh, sick.
She's happy, all smiles. The crowd loves it.
The crowd loves it. She loves it. I think she is the first girl to ever do that trick. That is 720 tweak mute to Døds. Man, that was awesome. She crushed that.
Wow.
She crushed that. Late close, too. Nice.
Epic.
I don't know, but I think the judges might reward that pretty well.
Hey, I think your gut instinct so far has been on point. I'm gonna, if I would place some bets, I'm following you. Let's see.
Let's see what they think. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. 8.52.
That puts her in first.
For this round, Asbjørg with 8.52, Lina with 7.84, and Anette with a 6.7. So we are going to put our scores together, combine round 1 with round 2, and the winner is going to take home the World Championship.
The World Championship, the gold. She looks so happy.
Let's go down to Maddie.
Congratulations!
Are you sure? I don't want to get happy before I know.
How does it feel to be a world champ?
Did I win?
Yeah.
Are you like sure I won now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. I recommend it, yeah.
2 years in a row, how does that make you feel?
Oh, yeah, I was kind of nervous because I felt like I had to defend my title, so now I can breathe freely again. It feels great. It feels really great.
Do you have any plans to celebrate tonight?
I mean, the after deaths, of course, everybody's gonna join the after deaths. It's crazy. It's always crazy.
Oh, dude, I'm just so stoked for you. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
Okay. Annette, come here. How was getting that, like, redemption? How was it?
Well, I'm at least glad I managed to do the trick that I wanted to. I didn't land it very well, so I still feel it in my body, but I'm glad I did it at least.
Dude, it was incredible to watch you compete today.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Lina, how are you feeling that you got second today?
I'm actually really happy I did a new trick, and I mean, it's unsafe to do a new trick, but I feel like I did it okay. I landed a bit on my feet, like my feet hit the water before my hands, I think, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm second in the world, so.
I was gonna say, how does it feel to be second in the whole world?
The whole world, yeah. I mean, it's crazy, and just the road here, and to practice alone, and with so few girls, I mean, it's hard, so it's really cool to be second in the world.
I bet. Do you have any advice for girls who want to start dødsing?
I would start on a low height and just be comfortable with putting your butt up in the air and landing with your hands and feet at the same time. And then you just gotta try it. You just gotta, try it. And I mean, if you start at a low height, it doesn't really hurt. So yeah, you should go and try it. You should go and try it.
I do that.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? That's good.
I should try døds. I tried that.
You tried that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you compete?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm here reporting with you.
That's not a good excuse, though.
Maybe next year.
Next year.
Next year. Well, congratulations on second.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Back to you guys back at the commentation station.
Thank you, Maddie. It is awesome to hear from the athletes and talk about, the experience they have and encouraging others to how to get involved in this. Let's take a little bit, let's look back at the gold round.
Dang. The level of competition in the female døds this year really has gone to another level. Look at that. So smooth, so clean. Tweaking the mute, holding on.
So when she's spinning through the air like that, she's looking down between every spin at the water to gauge where, how much more she needs to spin.
I think it depends on the athlete. I think some athletes don't spot because they just feel it. They know where they are. But other athletes, they do spot. It helps them, locate themselves in the air. So it really depends. But yeah.
All right. The results are in. We've got Asbjørg, who is our new 2022 World Champion.
World Champion. Lina in second. Anette in third. Congratulations to all the women that competed this year. So rad to see.
It was
such an awesome competition.
It was a really, really high level. All right, let's take a look. We've been going all summer. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from Døds Challenge from 2022.
Wow, that highlight reel was so cool to watch. This year has been absolutely insane, I think. Like, as far as the competition scene has gone, I think a lot of new tricks are getting put down. New world records for height are being set. It's just insane to see how far this sport has come in the past few years, especially this year. I think Døds is going global. You know, there are just so many people throughout each and every country that are now picking this sport up. It's going viral. It's cool. It's a crowd-pleasing sport. You know, people love to watch it. It is, you know, it's just, it brings out a lot of excitement in the people viewing, and that's what we really like to see here.
The community has just exploded over the summer. I mean, if you walk around Norway now, all you see around poolsides and jumping from docks, it's kids Dødsing. And these superstars who are represented today, these athletes, are such good role models for these kids as well. They're not only are they really athletic, but also dedicated and professional. And so this sport has taken on a storm. I mean, it's a storm. Yeah. And right now, our 3 winners being paraded around in the boat around the dock, our 3 women who competed this year. We've got the Rådhuskaia, as we say in Norwegian, City Hall in the backdrop, thousands of people here watching. I mean, it can't get much better than this.
It's such an exciting time, I think, for a lot of these people here, a lot of the kids watching this and growing up with this sport, you know, ever so prevalent on social media and even in their hometowns. I think in Norway, this sport has just picked up exponentially. And you know, you go to a dive tower now, and like Carl said earlier, everybody's doing Døds. It's the level of progression has gotten so crazy.
The other part too, I mean, as you mentioned, is the global aspect. The fact that this is Dødsing has a history in Norway. It's got, I mean, it has its roots here, especially here in Oslo. But to see the engagement and excitement that we saw in Austin this summer was just, I mean, it was off the charts. And the fact that it's got grassroots there, those guys threw an awesome event that really just kick-started and capitalized on that feeling in the U.S.
Yeah. So this is our bracket right here. We got Raven and Leo in the finals.
Yep. Raven and Leo in the final.
And the bronze is Kim and Tore. And yeah, this is going to be wild. I am really excited to see what ends up happening and how this ends up going. These guys have worked all year, multiple years to get to this point. They've been working on new tricks. They've probably been working out, trying to get strong for those impacts so they can take them. It's not easy on your body doing this. And yeah, it's really cool to see just such a crazy competitor basis come out to this competition and send it as hard as these guys have been doing.
These guys are elite athletes, and Kim, for example, is one of the hardest working Dødsers there are. He practices he comes up with new tricks almost every day, and he practices them from a 1 meter dive, and then slowly builds and builds until he is sending a brand new trick that maybe no one has ever seen before off of 11.5 meters here in Oslo for the World Championship. Like that is the level of dedication and commitment that these guys are injecting into the sport, and it's contagious. I mean, like we said,
it really is. Yeah,
it is. It's taken off, and to have the best Dødsers in the world here at this event, competing, but at the same time really, really enjoying the community and having amazing energy and vibes. It is. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it's the World Championship. You know, this competition really sets a great base for progression to happen. It makes all of the best people in the world come out to this spot and just throw down, do exactly what they know how to do, and, you know, smack. Hit hard.
And I mean, this event so far has set the bar for, it's the biggest event Dødsing has ever had. We're here in the middle of the heart of Oslo, and the fact that we're pulling this off with this many people, it's been really amazing. We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, it's finals time.
Ja, det som er så sykt fett med dødsing mestringsfølelse, adrenalin og ikke minst glede.
Du på en måte livredd. Du kjenner bare adrenalinet begynner å pumpe.
Pushe egne grenser og prøve nye ting og lande nye triks. Og
Den følelsen du får når du kommer opp fra vannet etter å ha gjort noe du egentlig synes var litt for skummelt, det er bare nydelig.
Jeg synes det er kjempekult at Synnøve satser på jentene. At vi også blir sett, det er jo veldig gøy.
Spesielt kanskje Synnøve, siden det litt sånn på utgangspunktet var en som pushet litt på jentene da.
Døds Academy, take 69.
Jeg fikk UFC-mann til å få vondt, ass. I'm proud. Holdt på å treffe meg. I dag har jeg fått æren av å lære super UFC-star Emil Mek å dødse. Så i dag skal jeg pushe han, gjøre han litt ukomfortabel. Er det herfra, liksom? Satan! Hoppe ut. Ja. Mageplask. Slokke. Ok. Faen! Der må det være vondt. Det er da, nå må jo få meg.
Welcome to Døds Academy and our first level course in dødsing. In this course, you will learn the basics of dødsing from the poolside, all the way up to 5-meter heights.
You seldom regret an adventure. Let's go.
All right, we are back, and we've got a little bit of a change for you. So there was a miscommunication bringing the semifinals where we had two jumpers who jumped that weren't supposed to be competing against each other. So we are going to redo the semifinals with Kim and Alexander. Those two are meeting right now for a chance to advance to the finals. Alexander in black, Kim in white. Battle round head to head. The judges are going to decide which one they think is best.
Pretty crazy. These guys were top finishers last year. Alexander was in 4th, Kim in 1st. So Kim has a chance to defend his title. Alexander seems like he might be gunning for him.
Oh yeah, he's both ready to go. Let's see.
These guys are so good, so talented. Let's see what happens. Oh, so smooth.
That was electric.
So smooth. Let's get a recap on that. I want to watch that again. Dang. So truck driver, he basically does truck driver in like a front flip 180. I'd call it a Misty. He grabs his toes, goes fully laid out, stops, rotating, and then just closes for the duds. So smooth. That's the kind of stuff we see here at the World Championships.
That is semi-final material. All right, Kim.
Let's see what Kim is going to do.
Answer?
So sick. Truls is loving it.
A little,
dang. A little gunshot to the judges.
Maybe, maybe.
Sharpshooter, man.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's the spice we like in this sport, too.
That is so sick.
We'll see if that played out in his favor. The crowd chanting for Flustad, for Alexander. But we will see, head to head, judges aside. Here's our side-by-side.
Wow.
Those are both pretty.
That's hard. That's so hard to decide. Those were both so good.
Yeah.
So smooth.
That is just elite level of competing.
Wow.
Wow. 5 of 5.
5 of 5
Kim.
For Kim. Kim advances to the finals with that.
Wow.
That's so hard. So hard to say.
That is tough. All right, well, the reigning world champion is getting another shot here in the finals. Let's see if he can follow up his 2021 championship with 2022 facing Leo in the finals.
Det litt kjipt å stå her før finalen.
So here we have our final bracket. Kim, Andre, and Leo in the final, and Tore and Alexander competing for that bronze. 4 of the best in the sport, and in our final 2 of the best. Who will be crowned our next 2022 World Champion? We are going to find out. Crowd is patiently waiting. We're going to get some news here from our judges and production team. But it's nice to see that everyone is still really enjoying themselves. We're 2 hours in, the vibes are great, sun is going, people are enjoying some beverages. All right, we've got Alexander and Tore in the bronze competing head to head.
I'm curious what they're going to throw out for this bronze medal round, if they're going to go full throttle. I'm assuming they will. This is for the bronze, for 3rd place in the world. Like we've seen earlier, I think Tore has gone for a header every single time. So maybe he'll go for a header once again, having that broken wrist. Ultimately, he can't really land on it, so he's gonna probably take a header. Something that I don't think we mentioned is he actually broke his wrist. He fractured his wrist when he was doing the 31.5 meter dud, which is roughly 102 feet, 103 feet. He actually fractured it. He didn't break it too terribly, but yeah, this sport can hit hard. It can hit you back, but still so impressive to even be contemplating a trick like that off of 31 meters.
Contemplating a trick like that and then getting up and then competing in a judge challenge and coming in 2nd place to qualify.
Yeah, that was like less than a few weeks, or like less than a few days later.
Yeah, it's like really insane.
What? So insane.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go.
Alexander. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Get the stoke high.
Get that adrenaline pumping. Come on.
Camaraderie.
Tore saying, I'm out. The crowd loving it. That's some energy.
720 tweak mute. So smooth, so stylish. Man, look at him spin, dude.
That was clean. All right. Do we have an answer? Do we have an answer?
Curious what he's gonna go for. He's getting the stoke. He's getting the hype going.
Here we go. Oh my.
Oh. Dang, did you hear that?
That was the smack heard round the world.
He is psyched. He's psyched on that. Gainer, flying squirrel, header. Man. The splash, the smack.
The airtime.
He's really going for it. You gotta give it to him, man. He's going for it.
He went all in.
So sick to see. With a freaking cast on. With the cast. Broken wrist does not stop this man,
These guys are side by side.
These guys are a different breed.
The 2 of them treading water, patiently waiting for the judges' scores, and we've got 3 in favor of Tore, who comes home with the bronze medal.
Wow. Awesome.
3-2. That just shows you how hard it was to decide between the 2. Tore is taking home the bronze medal of the 2022 Døds World Championship. Congratulations.
Congrats. That was such a great bronze final, man. Hard to say, hard to decide on that, I'm sure, for the judges, but you know, it's just cool to see the camaraderie. You know, they're waiting in the water for one another. They're smiling even though, you know, they didn't win. That's just so cool to see. The community here is really all time. Yep. It's really cool. It's very inclusive. These people are here to have fun and just throw down.
Imagine that. Breaks the world record, fractures his wrist, competes in a Døds challenge, comes in second, qualifies for the World Championship, and then brings home third. That's a heck of a summer.
What a 2022 summer, man.
Yeah.
What a summer.
All right, but this is what we've all been waiting for. The final round, Kim Andre against Leo. Battle head-to-head. Who's the best Dødsa in the world for 2022?
They both have on white wristbands, so... Or is Kim going to be black? All right, I guess Kim is black in this case. And Leo is white.
There we are.
The final.
The final.
The reigning champion.
Against the contender.
Is he going to do it again? Or is Leo going to snag it from him? I guess we'll see.
Been sick for 8 days, didn't have the chance to practice. Finds himself standing atop the Døds Tower in front of City Hall in the finals. That's a competitor if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, absolutely. And look how happy he is. Look how stoked he is. He's in his element, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's locked in. You think he knows what he's gonna do already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's got a trick in mind right now. Might have been contemplating beforehand. I know some people though, they almost wait until they're about to run.
And then decide.
But I think someone of his caliber, he's already got it in mind.
Yep.
He knows what he's going for.
The tension and suspension builds.
Suspension builds.
We've got thousands of people out here at the biggest Døds event ever.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Andre, reigning world champion. Here we go.
Oh, shifty 1080. Whoa. So sick.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think that's ever been done. Let's see it. Let's see it in slow-mo. 720 kick. 3. Whoa.
Walk us through how hard that is.
You know, it's really hard to get that kick out. You see how he kicks his leg, he separates, it stops his rotation slightly. That is like, that's tough. And it's tough to just 3 after that, you know?
Wow.
And come into a Døds, it's kind of blind.
But here comes the answer.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That may have been the answer that was needed.
It very well could have been the answer. That was smooth, collected, difficult.
Let's take another look.
Oh my God. Double Misty, 1440.
In the pink Crocs.
In pink Crocs. Wow. Talk about a finals trick. Dub Misty 14 to Døds. That was wild.
And here we go.
That was wild.
Here we go. Let's see what the judges say. Who is our 2022 Døds World Champion? You've got the last look side by side. God, this is close.
And Leo got even a little grab in there too. So sick.
And there we have it.
Leo won. He took it. He took it.
Leo Landre is our 2022 Døds World Champion.
Wow. Talk about the excitement.
Oh my gosh, what a way to end.
What a trick to win on too. Man, that was crazy.
The excitement in the water, this is earned for this guy.
Look at the stoke. Man, Congratulations. He is all smiles right now. All smiles.
He has got to be on top of the world. This was, I mean, what an event. Like, to cap it off with that last jump, here is our final results. Leo coming in first, taking home gold. Kim in second with silver. And Torre bringing home the bronze. Those are your 2022 Døds World Champion podium.
So crazy to see the talent that competed today. And just the style that is so inherent in this sport is just so fun to watch. I'm sure everybody that's viewing and tuning in right now enjoyed it as well. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did. This is absolutely crazy. Those last two tricks, man, those both might have never been done before.
Yeah.
So,
and the other interesting thing there, I mean, all top 10 from Team Norway. US, I think, is going to have an answer in 2023.
Yeah.
This is kind of the first year we have our US participants. There is going to be some, there's going to be an edge, I think, for next year.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. With the community building a lot in the United States right now. And, I mean, obviously, this year it didn't go the Americans' way. But, yeah, next year I think we'll see an answer. All right, so in third place, we got Tanetta. Congratulations to her. Awesome.
Warrior who survived the tough 2 rounds. In second place, we've got Lena taking home silver. And our 2022 Døds World Champion, Asbjørn Nesje. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, ladies. Well deserved, well earned.
These are some talented athletes. These guys really put in the work all year round, and now it's paid off. And it's so cool to have them on tour with the guys all summer. I mean, this shows you that this sport this can be for everyone. This is really exciting to see. But these guys are pros. They are pros, and it showed today. This was an elite level of talent.
Yeah, the talent today was all time. Tricks getting thrown in the first round could have potentially won last year or the year before that. You know, it's pretty impressive how much the competition, how much the trick variability has grown. Those girls are excited.
There you have it. The results for the 2022 Women's Døds World Championship. Congratulations. What a show. Look at these guys looking for autographs. See, this is showing you where the sport is going.
Oh, they're calling over Truls.
Yeah.
Go sign some things. Congratulations, Torre. So amazing. Like we were saying, broken wrists, no problem.
Bringing home that bronze. Bringing home that world record. Bringing home the Døds Challenge, second place. This guy's had a heck of a summer.
Mr. Kim in second place. Absolutely excited, I'm sure, to put down a new trick that he's probably been thinking about for a while now.
Yep.
And congratulations, congratulations.
And there we have it, our 2022 Døds World Champion, Leo Langberg. Well-deserved, really showed out today, demonstrated the elite level of talent and professionalism that Dødsing has come to in 2022. I mean, to stand on that podium, you have to be really good at what you're doing, because these guys are intense.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
You really, yeah, there we go, the celebration.
It's been an amazing day, an incredible event. We couldn't have asked for better weather. We couldn't have asked for better fans. Right in the heart of Oslo. I mean, the location was incredible, and it just shows you that Dødsing is taking off, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year, more professional every year. And I can't wait to see where we're going to be next year.
Yeah, I am really excited and just happy to be a part of this sport right now. It's booming. It's getting talked about more and more every day. More and more people are getting involved. And it's becoming a reality for so many people. And I mean, just look at these guys. They're freaking celebrities.
Yep.
They're getting autographs. These kids are so stoked on it. And the younger generation is really what's hyping this sport up right now.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us on our stream today. This has been an incredible day. We can't wait for next summer. Stay tuned. Next year is going to be bigger and badder than this year. My name is American Carl. I've been joined by John Fay.
Yeah, such a pleasure to be here. I really enjoyed this competition, commentating, and man, just seeing what these guys were capable of today really put a smile on my face. So happy to be here.
That's a wrap for our Døds World Championship 2022. We will see you next year.
Have a great day.
Adios.